I'm looking for the beautiful Chanel Omari.
Yes, this is she.
Yay! Round of applause. Let me tell you, by the way,
How are you?
On the first,
Eddie, right?
Yes, baby. I am Eddie. This is Billy. Billy, say hi.
Hello.
Ricky, say hi.
What's up, Billy? What's up, Eddie?
There you go. Joe, say hi to Chanel.
Hello, please.
And little Pablo, say hi to Chanel. Hey, Chanel, ¿cómo estás?
Hey, what are you doing, man?
What are you doing? Don't touch my penis.
What up?
No, the funniest thing, that was actually on the first fucking ring.
Really?
Usually, like, it has to...
Can you guys hear me, by the way? Can
Yes,
you guys hear me well?
we can hear you very well,
Okay,
baby.
good.
What are you wearing?
But,
Stop.
ripped jeans
There you go.
and a crop top
Nice.
with my man's pin that says Chanel in the City. My
There
man
you
creates these awesome promotional pins,
There
and
you
it's called Chanel in the City for my podcast.
Yes, you have a podcast, but I also want to talk to you about the...
So that's what I'm wearing. Wanna know.
Well, by the way, you sound sexy. The ripped jeans
Thank
really
you.
do. The ripped jeans are doing it for me. It's fun.
I'm feeling good already.
Quick question though, because you worked at WBLI, right?
Yes, I was a DJ and radio personality on 106.1 WBLI on iHeartRadio.
And
I was on the station for 5 years.
Okay, so when exactly were you there?
I was there, I would say right after. So I did a reality show called Princesses of Long Island, and it was in 2000. That aired in 2014. And then in 2015, I would say, I started at BLI. So I would work the night shifts. So I would do like midnight till 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. I would run the board. And then I had my own overnight show. I was a DJ. I was introducing the music. And then I worked my way up to doing 7 to midnight shifts. I did the last 3 years. From
wait.
2017 to 2019, right before the pandemic.
All right, so wait. So you got the reality show first, and then went into radio.
Yes.
That's like backwards. Usually
it worked.
Yeah. I mean, I did radio, though. I did a lot of radio, like, freelance. Like, I did other stations. I produced for TV shows and radio shows, so I had both. So a lot of people don't know this about me, that I have dual experience as a producer, both in radio and TV, which is why I was able to make the transition to BLI from Princesses, because if I had just only had reality TV experience, he said he wouldn't have hired me, the program director.
Oh, absolutely.
But because I've had the background, he did hire me because he trusted that I can use, both combinations, both experiences, and turn it into like my own mini show.
Well, finally,
which is what they were looking for in DJs.
Finally, there was a smart goddamn program director in radio who went, "Oh, wait a minute, you have to know what the fuck you're doing before I put you on the air."
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
some of them don't. Right, they'll just be like, "Oh, you were on TV, let's put you on," and it's like, no, you got to know how to run the board. You need to be tech savvy. You need to, make it about the music. It's less about you. You know what I mean? So there's things you need to know, and which is like why I kind of got out of radio, because it is more about the music and the station and less about you or about the listeners and like the contest that we were running at the time and, the music.
Yeah, No, we get what you mean, because I've worked in radio for goddamn almost most of my adult life. So I know what you're talking about.
It's a lot of work,
Yeah, I never had a reality show, but I mean, one day, hopefully, we'll see what happens.
Hey, you never know.
You never know. Well, I want to talk to you about the reality show for a minute, because you were on Bravo. You had that show, Long Island Princesses,
sure,
like you were just talking about. And now, what is that? What is your religion exactly? Because all I heard was Orthodox. But what is your denomination from the Jewish faith?
Yeah, so so basically my faith, my religion is Jewish, is being a Jew.
Yes.
I'm not a practicing Jew. Like I'm traditional. My parents are modern Orthodox Jews. Which means that they keep like the Sabbath, they're religious, they keep the faith a lot, they keep all the traditions. They raised me like that, but I am no longer religious. However, my nationality, my culture is a Colombian, Israeli, Arab Jew, I say.
Wow.
So I was raised with like I'm Colombian and Israeli are my two main nationalities.
Well, good job with that. That turned out pretty good for yourself.
I mean, I think.
Well, no, I mean, come on now. That's a great mix, first off. You are a very beautiful woman on top of being talented. You are a very beautiful woman.
Thank
and
you.
You're welcome. And that actually...
First compliment from a straight man. Okay.
Yeah.
Who paid you?
Well,
Who fucking paid you? Can you curse on this? Or no?
Watch your fucking language. All right? Wait, hold on. Because we got to rewind.
I'm girl from Long Island. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. No one's ever said that to me before.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, no straight guy has ever paid you a compliment and went, wow, you're pretty fucking cute.
Like my man now, we laugh about it. Like, the one thing that makes me stay with him is that he does pay me compliments. Because at this age, at this point in my life, from the reality TV thing and the radio thing, getting to know who you are as an entertainer and the stand-up comedy stuff makes you, like, really get to know who you are. Sure. I'm like, I don't have time for guys treating me like shit. Like most girls used to go for guys who didn't pay me compliments, didn't say that I was pretty, didn't really make me feel secure. You know, now I have a man that does. But yeah, I was just making a joke because in general, in comedy, especially entertainment, I feel like I don't get any compliments. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel
like that's why a lot of us are so insecure.
If it makes you feel more cuddly on the inside, pretend I'm gay.
We've been pretending for a long time.
Yeah, I'll crop my shirt up and start wearing some Dickies in the studio.
Oh, now you're gay. You're like, listen.
Now, listen.
What was your gay name?
Listen, my Fernando Venezuela.
Antoine.
Ronaldo.
Oh, Antoine, you want to be Antoine? Billy, what's your gay name?
I don't have one.
You want to be gay with us? Come on, Billy.
I'm not into that.
Let's get the cocoa butter and rub each other down.
It's
Come on.
Pride Month. Happy Pride. You guys now are going. I'm outing all of you.
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to say that Joe in the back hasn't touched a penis or two.
Not in a long time.
Not in a long time, though, so because he's 70-something. But I'm just saying.
I have mine.
Well, yeah. Ricky's like, I've only raped myself.
Yeah, that's it.
So
that's
there
the only
you go.
one I touch.
No, the reason why I was asking you about the show, because the religious thing was the dynamic of, because the kind of the plot of the show is that you lived at home. And is that where the term Jewish American Princess comes from? Like, you live at home until you get shipped off, like they find you a mate.
Until you get married, until you get kidnapped and entered into slavery against your will. I mean, that's basically what every culture who's like, you know, whether you're Jewish or Catholic, I feel like when you're like religion's involved, they want you to, get married at an early age, have babies, you know, not be really career driven, not really have a voice.
Yep.
But that's kind of how I grew up. It was really, you know, kind of, you were meant, the women are meant to serve the men, and the women are meant to have, like, be full-time housewives and have kids, and that's kind of like the accomplishment, the reward you feel in the community. And for me, so for the show was about 6 Jewish girls that moved back home with their parents, although they had a college education or they were privileged or educated, whatever. It was showing that, like, no matter what, the boomerang generation had a hard time. So Bravo covered this. Me and my 5 friends, which a lot of us were really best friends in real life. We've all had history. We've all shared history. And part of being Jewish was, like, growing up kind of sheltered, you know? We weren't exposed to the real world. We weren't exposed to sex. We weren't exposed to being provocative. Comedy was like a no-no. I couldn't, like, the reason why I got into stand-up is because all the greatest stand-up, they tell the truth, the stand-up comics.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Robin Williams, Dave Chappelle, like so many people that I looked up to. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm not even used to this. So for me, we grew up modern Orthodox. I grew up like really strictly Jewish. So
they locked her in a basement, and then she discovered comedy on her own, like a little squirrel, Billy. She went out into the world and discovered comedy, and was like, "That's what I want to do."
I went out. I was like, "This is the way to live your life. This is a new space for me, you know, like making people laugh and like not judging anybody about anything." Well,
but so how did you, if you lived this sheltered life and they kept you in the basement and tried to keep you away from penises and stuff, and you were like, you're like the opposite of, who is it, the famous Jewish girl in the attic?
Anne Frank.
Anne Frank.
Yeah.
So you were like Anne Frank, but kept in a basement, and you were kept away from the world. Yeah. Where exactly did you become a writer, though? Because you have a great writing list. You've worked with some top talent in the world.
Yeah, I did. I produced and I wrote for like Maury Povich, like that's how Long Island.
Anderson Cooper.
Maury Povich, Anderson Cooper.
Let me read. Bill Cunningham, Donnie Deutsch. She's also worked with George.
the Channel 11 girl.
Yeah.
For those in New York.
For those in New York, she's the Channel 11 girl.
That's right.
George Lopez, Hugh Jackman, Paris Hilton, Kevin Bacon, Lindsay Lohan. By the way, Lindsay just got married. Congratulations. I talked to her dad the other day.
Thank you.
Cedric the
That's
Entertainer.
amazing, yes.
Diane von Furstenberg.
Yeah.
That's an impressive list.
Furstenberg.
Say that 5 times
Yeah.
fast.
I'd get writer's cramp just writing the list.
Damn right. Tommy Davidson. I mean, this is just to name a few. The list goes on and on and on. You've done a shitload of writing stuff. But that's the thing. How did you get into writing when you were Anne Frank in the basement? How did we get there, though? She's laughing, Billy. Shut up.
My people are going to kill me because I'm laughing, but you're so funny. But
Thank you.
It's true. Well, first of all, can you hear me?
Yes, baby. You were laughing and I was really funny.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
He likes that.
I love that. Go ahead.
So I started. The truth is, I worked for Donnie Deutsch as my first job. I went to Northeastern University. They had a co-op program which let you work for like your dream job out of college, and you got credit. Or during college, you got credit and you got paid for it. And so I worked for The Big Idea with Donnie Deutsch. And I remember I started as an intern. And I worked my way up as like a production assistant after I graduated Northeastern. They liked me. They hired me because I would write scripts. I would just like produce, write things. Like I always knew I wanted to be in front of the camera, but I always knew I needed to learn and know shit behind the camera to get there, if that makes sense. So I wanted to work really hard to get from A to Z. Whereas most people are like, I just want to be talent. So how do I just be talent, you know?
Yeah.
And I started writing, and they liked my writing. And so from there, I just started getting jobs, and the word got around that I knew how to produce really good segments. I wrote them. I knew how to book the people or the stories or breaking news stories for Anderson Cooper. Or I was the person who knew how to get the celebrity or access to the interview or even break the celebrity down on some of the interviews. Like some of them, like we would ask them certain questions to get them to open up where they didn't open up on other people. Like that was one of my skill set, is to get people to feel comfortable with me, really.
That's
and
what I
knew that.
I say that all the time. I say when you're interviewing somebody, the best way to get them to talk is to make them comfortable. Like you sit down, like you offer them a drink, sit down. You're hanging with friends. You're not doing any form of. You don't want to be the guy that has the celebrity on, like Chanel Omari comes on, and you go, "What kind of tree would you be if you were a tree?" Right. No one gives a fuck.
Although I do want to be one of those people sometimes, but you're right. You're 100% right.
You got to be.
One thing about me
when they relax, they talk.
Is like the question.
Yeah.
But the only reason I learned how to ask the questions in front of the camera is because I was a producer first. And even as a stand-up comic, I produce myself on. You still produce yourself on stage.
Absolutely,
no one's producing for you. No one's telling you what to say, what to write, how to act, how to perform. So you're like a one-woman show. And I love that, by the way, more than anything. Same with DJing, like, radio, podcasting. You're a one-man show. Yeah, you have co-hosts, you have guests, but you're, trying to do it all on your own. So.
No, I mean, is that why you opened your own production? Didn't you have a production company that did production management, booking, and all that? Yes, I have an
independent production company. Yeah, I have an independent production company called CO Productions, and so what we do is we produce independent, whether they're reality shows, they're docuseries, they're scripted series, movies, or we're like the third-party production company. We're very small. We're growing, or we produce the comedy shows that I do, which is right now the All-Star Comedy Show presented by Chanel in the City, and it's in honor of giving back to City Harvest, which is ending hunger in New York City, which I'm very passionate about, always attaching a charity and giving back to people.
Yes. Chanel, I have a plug for that. Her monthly comedy show at The Stand is the All-Star Comedy Show. Right now, Aaron Berg, who's actually been on this program a bunch of times. Aaron Berg is headlining. Proceeds go to City Harvest, a charity organization to stop hunger in New York City. And we just learned that she's very passionate about that. Yeah. You can go to thestandnyc.com for further info on that. Thestandnyc.com. So there you go. I might as well shove the plug in.
$5, and you get $5. I'm going to continue the plug. $5 to $10 off your promo code if you put in Chanel in the City. So you'll get the ticket for $10.
Cool.
That cheap. It's really supporting a great cause. You got Aaron Berg, like you said, who I love, a Jewish brother from another mother, and hilarious. And by the way, we got Sam Ramsdell. I don't know. Have you heard of her? She's the
No.
She's a huge influencer, Instagram star. She's hilarious. She's a stand-up comic. She headlines now all over the world. She's known to have the biggest mouth. It's physically. Her lips are huge, and she does, like, reviews on Instagram, and she eats, like, chicken burgers and all this shit. It's crazy how she fits it all in her mouth, and it's hilarious.
This is why I'm in the wrong
She has,
business.
like, over 200,000.
I have a huge fucking mouth, and all I do is either talk or eat. And I'm nothing compared to that chick.
Do you make money? You should start making Instagram on that. You should collaborate with her.
Or fucking gay porn. I don't know, something. For Christ's sake.
Show. She's amazing. Yes, she's going to be on it. And then we also, by the way, have a lot of housewives. I don't know if you're a Housewives fan, like on Bravo, but
no, remember, we're all straight. Yeah. I know we're pretending we're gay, but we're straight, so we don't watch the Housewives.
Okay, you're like, Chanel, take it easy.
Yeah.
It's enough that you added us out. We're not going to admit that we like Housewives enough.
We're trying to keep the gay thing on the down low, and you're fucking it up.
But what about your audience? You think your audience likes some Housewives?
Oh, there's a lot of gays in the audience. We have tons of gays in our audience. Guys, if you watch the Housewives, please feel free. Mostly lesbians, you're right. Yeah, mostly lesbians. Who have big mouths and put their... No. Anyway.
Lesbians love me, by the way. And I love lesbians.
Well,
so
because you're fucking hot. Why would a lesbian not love you? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're a pretty girl. You're funny.
Why, is that a requirement? Like, every pretty girl likes lesbians?
Well, in most of the movies I watch,
like in most straight men, Chanel. Yes, that is the equation.
Yeah.
Equivalent.
In the fantasies that we have in the movies that we watch, yes. There has to be just hot lesbians.
Absolutely.
In real life, they look like me with a wig.
The ones you come across.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Phyllis.
Yeah.
And I like to muff dive.
I feel like I sound like that with my raspy voice.
Yeah, but see, wait, here's the thing. That's probably why I even find you more attractive, because my girl has a raspy voice.
I love raspy voices.
I love raspy voices. Absolutely.
Does she really? Because
no, she's real.
Has she ever been insecure about it?
Oh, she totally has. She has been told her whole life, you sound like a man. And to me, she doesn't sound like you don't sound like a man either.
Yeah. I think it's sexy.
I find it sexy.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
A raspy voice on a woman talking and singing.
It's hot.
It's sexy as a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's probably why your man is with you. God damn it, Chanel.
Well, listen to this. He does love my voice, but he also makes fun of it sometimes. Like we'll both laugh about it. I'm like, do I really sound like that? Because he's funny. He's in comedy. He's like, you're so cute, you're so pretty, but then sometimes what comes out of your mouth, you're like, you sound like fucking Joe Pesci. I actually have that part of my bit.
Maybe
I just would never expect me to sound like this. You know what I
mean? Maybe when you're not looking, he's jerking off the Goodfellas. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah, he's right. You do.
Yeah. He's just rubbing one.
Goodfellas.
Hey, honey, can you go out right now? Casino's on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm funny how?
I'm funny how? How do I fucking how? I make you laugh? What do
I'm funny how? You think I'm laughing at you?
Yeah.
You think I'm funny? Sometimes I say that to him.
Yeah, but see,
I'm funny?
They'll be in the bedroom, and you're like...
And I start getting louder, and he's like, dude, why are you getting loud? I'm like, you think I'm funny? Like, you're not Joe Pesci.
No, they're going to be in the bedroom. He's like, you're going to make me come? How are you going to make me come? What do you think? I'm here to fucking jerk you off? What the fuck, guy?
That's amazing.
If it works.
That's great.
If it works.
That's the thing. If it works, talk like Joe Pesci. If he's fucking... If his penis is like a fountain, let it fucking just talk like Joe Pesci. Whatever gets you going.
But sometimes I think it's cool. You know when you have to like get used to. So even when I did the reality show or the radio show, I had to get used to being comfortable with my voice or embracing my voice, even if I got insecure about it at times, right?
Yeah.
And so sometimes you're in your own head. You're like, oh, I sound fine. I sound cool. Until the person you like or have a crush on, which is also part of my set sometimes, I'll be like, all this shit goes out the window until you really like someone. And then you just pretend to be somebody else, you pretend to like a sports team that they like that you don't fucking know about. You pretend to, you know what I mean? You like, the Yankees? Yeah, bitch, I'm going to get a Yankees hat that costs $75. I'm going to take him to the Yankees game. I'm going to pretend not to know what the score is. And then I'm also going to pretend to like, lower my voice or change my mannerisms, all for that vitamin D. You know what I mean? So it's like... Yeah, it's the truth, because all of us girls were like, oh, we're such feminists. Like, and then we're really not. For, like, the guy we really like, which I'm sure your girl goes through it with you. You know what I mean?
Nah,
my wife know nothing about sports.
Yeah, of course. But
I wish I could sit there and talk with my wife, talk sports with my wife.
Well, just turn it into like sex.
So you don't talk sports with your wife?
No, he doesn't. No.
Because she's not really into sports like that. She'll watch something with me if she knows it's a big game.
It's a waste of time, is what I've been
talking
told.
to her about sports.
Oh,
no.
sports?
But she probably doesn't really want to talk about it, right? That's the whole thing. Is if you don't want to talk about it, we'll either pretend to talk about it with you guys, or we'll not even talk about it and fight with you guys. But either or, it's just to have D at the end of the night because we really don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
To get that D.
I'm still trying to talk and they're giving me some ass at
Yeah, you're like.
Why don't you should relate it to baseball and do the bases. Yeah. Here's first base.
I tried all that. Here's the bat and the ball, and all that. It don't work.
Let me slide into home.
Yeah,
And by that, I mean your asshole.
Yeah.
Let me slide into home base.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, he's stealing second. Disgusting.
Yeah,
We're all fucking just rude.
Slide, baby.
Slide, baby, slide.
Slide, DiMaggio, slide.
Bitch, don't go cleats up. That hurts. Oh,
that's the married man's anthem.
Yeah. Slide, baby, slide.
They need to put that in the marriage vows now. Honor and beg.
Yeah.
Because men need to learn. Men have to learn how to beg.
Damn right. By the way, he's a marriage counselor.
Yeah.
If you need help, just start out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'll take you up on it.
Yeah. I can show you some things.
Well, just in case the guy if everything works out with you and your man, I mean, you got Ricky here. He'll help you through.
Mm-hmm. Sure, yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I think we need some. I mean, I think every relationship needs counseling, right? We were talking about this the other day, like not to get too TMI, but I think even if you have the most similarities, which me and him do, or we have a lot in common, you still need some help.
Of course.
Marriage is
or
hard.
like you still get a little like jealous here and there. I'm like, well, who are you talking to? Because I will go fucking psycho on your ass. You know what I mean? Like,
marriages are hard.
It's all these things. Relationships are complicated.
Oh, very.
But they're great.
So look, here I'll text you, and we'll make him jealous.
Oh.
It's my plan.
Well, how long you been?
One. Every time, you know what? That's a good. You know what? That's every time I need you. I'm just gonna be like, yo, Eddie.
Just Eddie, text me shit. Why is this fat guy sending dick pics to you?
Pretend to be the guy that's going to take me out
and
away. Oh, my God. What a great idea for every girl who wants to make their man jealous.
I will.
$1 billion idea right now on the air, ladies and gentlemen.
Hashtag decoy dick.
I'm sure everyone would buy into that.
Hashtag decoy dick. You call me up and you say, decoy dick.
Right.
You call me up. Look, Chanel's not going to fuck me. We know this.
Oh, absolutely.
But what we do is we lay the groundwork to make it appear like she can't not want me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And that's going to cause a problem with her and her man.
Yeah, because if he see you, going to be scratching his head.
It's like the romantic comedy, right?
No, it's even funnier.
He'd be scratching his head if he see you.
I'm just the best.
It's even funnier if you actually send a picture of me.
Oh, yeah.
Because then he's like, what the fuck?
He'd be like, yo, this beat my time?
Wait a minute, so I'm not
probably run to the gym.
Hold on, I'm not fucking you, and you're going to fuck this guy?
What the fuck?
What the fuck
is on your mind? Yeah.
You've been in the entertainment business too long, Chanel. What the fuck?
How long you been with your husband?
It's like when you really want to insult the guy.
Wait, does your girl get ever mad or jealous if you're talking to a guest that's pretty or just like a colleague or any girl?
My wife don't.
Wait, no, mine literally, my girlfriend or friend girl, whatever the hell we're this week, decided that if it would advance my career, she would turn the other cheek. Like, she's like, if you got to fuck that porn star, Eddie, you go out there and you go do it. You got to squeeze some titties? Get out there. God damn it. We got bills to pay, motherfucker. Get out there.
Does that make you, though, more attracted to her, or do you feel like... is that obviously what men prefer more? Is that how to keep a man? That when you're not really so...
I will answer this question. No, I'll answer this question truthfully. I will answer this question truthfully. It made me love her more because I don't have to deal with the bullshit. Like, Billy gets yelled at every day on this fucking show. Ricky goes home. If the wife actually heard something, he'll... What did you mean by that? And
No, my wife don't bother me about shit.
No, but if it was like a big... If there was something on the show, like if that Jade Cargill woman was in studio, and you were like, "I'm gonna eat that girl's ass." Blah, blah. What did you mean by that? I overheard that you were gonna eat some woman's ass.
She know I eat ass.
I know that.
So,
She wants you to eat her ass, not Jade Cargill's ass.
I do eat ass.
I know.
When she allowed me to.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. If you can get past some of the bullshit, because you're like you are a comedy person. You are a comedian. You work at the Stand. By the way, she has a monthly show at the Stand. It's the All-Star Comedy. Aaron Berg is headlining. Proceeds go to City Harvest, a charity that's organization to help stop hunger in New York City. God damn it! Yeah, no one's eating ass because they're eating food. Thank you to New York fucking City Harvest there.
Well, if people ate ass and shit, they have more full bellies. There'd be more full bellies out here.
In Judaism, it's called a mitzvah.
Wait, hold on. They talked over you. What did you say?
Sorry, that's why they reversed. Now I get it. Roe versus Wade. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
That's exactly why. We're the reason.
They're like, you should not have right to overtalk when you're not allowed to.
Yes.
So yeah,
God
go on.
damn.
Sorry.
God damn it! You're giving us a reason for abortion. TheStandNYC.com, by the way, TheStandNYC.com. And if you use the promo code there, Chanel in the City, I believe you get the tickets cheaper. I forgot how much. I'm just going to nod my head until Chanel jumps in with the answer.
$10 off.
There you go. $10 off. $10 off if you talk to the girl that helped us with Roe versus Wade, Chanel Omari. There you go.
And listen, we're going to party Coco Loco style. We're going to hang out. We're going to have fun. It's always a great lineup.
Damn
we got really good people on.
See?
We got Tracy Carnazzo on. She's mad funny. We got Reggie Thomas. He's mad funny.
See, a lot of the, by the way, also a lot of the Jewish women, what I've learned, the younger ones, sound like they're hanging out in Ricky's neighborhood. Like it's going to be mad. No. Nothing
we
wrong
think
with
we're
it.
from the hood. Okay, so this is what I was telling
Jewish
my
people
friend.
think they're from the
hood.
hood.
I'm going to ask the same question.
Go ahead.
Because we're Long Island girls. You have to understand, women who grew up with money on Long Island, right? Think about this. Money bought everything. Not me per se. I really, our family was keeping up with the Joneses. I don't even know why we had, that's another conversation. But the girls I hung around with, they got everything they wanted. But the only thing they couldn't have was, making things that were cool. They wanted to be part of culture, where there was hip-hop or just, feeling like they were part of the fucking hood. Because those were the movies they would watch,
Mm-hmm.
And it was making their personality, just not being that typical rich white person. It's true though. We use slang words. We don't even use proper English in Long Island.
So are you what I call bluish?
Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, a Jewish person who thinks they're black. I call them bluish.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you call them bluish. Okay.
I never heard that
word for that. Yes, I guess you can say that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I had a guy...
Without that being offensive.
No.
Without that being offensive.
No, I said this right to a nice Jewish person, Evan Cohen, works on Morning Men. Yeah. He's a Jewish guy, and he always...
I also think Jews and blacks have a lot in common.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Black people and Jewish people have a lot in, similarity.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. They always try to give you the plight. A Jewish person sometimes tries to give you the plight of the black man. And I'm like,
right,
what?
Exactly.
Why are you speaking for other? Stop. And that's why it became bluish because the Jew. I've met a ton of Jewish people that want to be black guys or black women.
Oh my God! Of course, my whole neighborhood. They're like, nag, you know what I'm feeling? The parents are like, no, we do know what you're feeling. We're paying for your education. You better shut the fuck up and speak proper English. What is this?
Watch this. Didn't you take hip-hop classes?
I did.
Boom. Called it.
Okay.
Called it.
And the best...
Everyone always... I did, 100%.
The best teachers just hanging out. Because when I grew up around Orthodox Jews.
Yeah.
Hasidic Jews.
So you were home every Friday and Saturday, huh?
Well, not me. I didn't go in and shit. I had to cut their lights off on them.
Shalom, my friend. Shalom.
Yeah, but they had some Jewish girls that came out one day with jeans and shit on.
Yeah.
And had a radio box and shit. And came down there and hung out with us.
The Jews for Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, they were going to come. They hung out with us.
They threw cardboard down. They were beatboxing and breakdancing.
There you go, baby.
They're like, let's do the Hava Nagila Hava, but let's make a graphic twist to it. Hava Nagila Hava.
Nagila Hava.
They knew that music better than we do.
You know? Yeah. They were spinning on the dance floor like a fucking dreidel.
Listen, they got a radio DJ you might have heard of named Felix Hernandez. He's Jewish, but he used the name Felix Hernandez, but he's Jewish. This guy know more about R&B music than I would ever fucking know.
It's a passion.
I need to wait. First off, I didn't have anything against bluish people.
About hip-hop and R&B. We're very passionate about hip-hop and R&B. Jewish people, we are. And that's what we grew up with. That's what I mean. That's what we were raised with. Like, that's the music we were raised with, I guess, the culture on Long Island. And also, there are a lot of black people that are raised on Long Island that we are always mixed. We're always hanging out with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on the
in the high schools, in the public schools, whatever you want to say. So it's just funny because everyone says that I take hip hop classes.
You do. You're definitely down with the brand.
You look like you take hip hop classes.
Power to the people. May I also say Baruch atah Adonai, my homie.
That's amazing. How do you know Hebrew?
What the hell?
I only know that one. Like I'm going to tell this story real quick, Billy. I know we have to go to break and we have to stop with Chanel, but it's one of the funniest things. I was driving an Orthodox Jew girl home. Yeah. She's friends with my girl, right? So we're driving home, and we're in the most Jewish part of fucking Brooklyn there is.
Oh,
okay. Yes, we're driving through. And I have a big bushy beard.
You do.
And I can somewhat pass for looking Jewish.
You can fit
all right?
in, yeah.
So now I'm driving through the neighborhood going like...
Or Santa Claus.
Well, I am a fat fuck. You're right. But... driving through, right?
No, I meant the beard. I meant the beard.
Stop fat shaming me, Chanel. Anyway, so now we're driving through Williamsburg, and I got the windows down, right? And I'm literally out the window going, "Shalom, my brothers, shalom." And then I drive past, and then now the Jewish girl's in the back, and I go like, I only know that one part of the prayer, so I know Baruch atah Adonai. I know that part. So I'm driving past, and we stopped at a light. And the rabbi walks by. It's a rabbi. Walks by, and I go, Baruch atah Adonai. I put my hands up off the wheel. Baruch atah Adonai. And literally, she's in the back going, but he's right. He knows the prayer.
Dude, you do know the prayer more than I do. I was like, shit, how did he know?
All you got to do is just get real phlegmy. That's it.
I thought you were going to say the rabbi said, shut the fuck up.
The rabbi said, hey, Gentiles, shut up.
By association. Welcome to the tribe.
Damn right. She has a podcast called Chanel in the City. You can check it out on iHeartRadio and as wherever else you get your podcasts. I'm sure it's out there. It's all over the world. It's spreading like wildfire. Yes. By the way, she also has a monthly comedy show. I don't know if I've said this 2 or 3 times. At The Stand, the very world-famous Stand Comedy Club. It is the all-star comedy featuring Aaron Berg this month, headlining Aaron Berg, her Jewish brother from another mother. Proceeds go to City Harvest, a charity organization to stop hunger in New York City. For more information, go to thestandnyc.com. That's thestandnyc.com.
Yeah.
Chanel, you have been a treasure.
Yes.
We love you. You've been we've laughed. We cried. We got Mushugana together. We ended.
I love you. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you think I'm funny as a woman? Let's see.
Absolutely.
1 to 10 rating.
Oh, I think you're very. I'm going to say like an 8. I haven't seen your act as a person talking to you, like an 8.
That's a fair, great judgment. An 8 without my act. That's amazing.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of me as a sexual dynamo?
Boy, you're a dangerous, man.
10, bro.
Oh, 10.
Oh, wow.
And she's a great liar.
That's a little kiss ass.
Don't.
No, you guys have been great to me. I really thank you so much for the support. You're awesome. I'm a big fan. This is a dream come true. It really is an honor. You're all amazing. Thank you so much, Eddie, for having me. This is really cool. I really appreciate it. Follow me at Chanel Omari, by the way, for any updates you guys want. And I would love to come back on the show.
I was just about to say, you have an open invitation.
I'm giving you dap. I'm giving you dap through the phone.
Yeah.
I'm giving you dap.
Look, you got black cred right now. You got the black cred.
Oh, my God. That's what every Jewish girl wants.
Damn right.
There you go.
Well, that and a loving husband and some diamonds.
I got to go. Just kidding.
All right. Well, until next time with Chanel Omari, I say Baruch atah Adonai.
And I say peace.
There you go.
Okay.